SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Los Angeles Rams taking on Deshaun Watson and the New England Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback. Always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
It's a loss of a yard.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 1st down, Watson. Flush to his right. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Brought down.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's complete right around the 8. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
To Julio Jones.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air yet again, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
It's 4th and
this is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
From the gun, here's Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, this will be caught just inside the 10. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Watson. They set up the screen for Henry. Not much there, only a yard. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Julio Jones. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's up?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Jason Barrett.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 20 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Another.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Done by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
After the interception, here's Watson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 7. 1st down, Patriots.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Rams, nothing.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And from the gun on 3rd, Watson. And down he goes under pressure from the Rams defense. Benson Mayola. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Being chased out left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Rams 3.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Watson out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him? They were on him in a hurry.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Chubb. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now Jackson on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
15 yards on the play, first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up second.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. But now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
And Jackson throwing once more. They set up the screen to Chubb. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Patriots 10, Rams 6.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. William Golston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you two in just a moment. First, we just want to give everybody a look ahead to what's in store for us this weekend as we enter the final month of this NFL season. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins, as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the New York Jets. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. In the game you're watching, it's Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
36-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Jackson's pass.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Jackson's pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. Over the middle to Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 22. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and
They run. Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
7-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Traquan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
McManus's point after is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over first.
Deshaun Watson making his way back out. The focus of our players' spotlight. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
As they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
16 yards. First down, New England.
From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Rams' 47-yard.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
44-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett.
Pass complete to Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's a first down throw that's complete.
Watson's
a good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry, and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And
now Watson from the gun on third down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, that's out to Chubb, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
LA Rams.
Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to...
Batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
To Mercedes Lewis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13.
2nd down and 4. Again, it's Watson. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gain on the play. First down.
To the air yet again, Watson. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll run with Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
13.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was trying to go back to Moore there. And now it's second down. To throw again. Jackson over the middle here to Rudolph. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career. That ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass. Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there. And it's second down.
Covered by Denzel Ward.
Throwing again. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard.
From the 22, Watson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
Pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. They set up the screen for Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Here's Watson. That's caught by Hollister. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On the carry.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, New England.
Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And the busy night for Henry continues. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete. You hate to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. They're going to Gallman here on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Man open left side is Brown. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. A tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
They run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, LA! Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Brandon McManus.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
Take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now it's Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down.
Watson. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, Patriot.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That penalty against DJ Fluker, the behemoth out of Alabama. Now Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Watson now to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Watson's pass.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
9-yard line.
Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will make it into the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. On first down, Watson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Running from the gun with Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Touchdown and a game winner in OT.
New England. In overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Pats, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.